So with restrictions easing and companies realizing that the world must go on, companies are now gearing up and actually hiring again. And I know many of you with that science degree, or not, tips I'm about to share do apply to those of you that don't have a science degree. But I know a lot of you guys with a science degree are watching LinkedIn really closely and other job posting sites. And I'm following them as well, and I'm seeing a lot more jobs. But I also know that you guys are filling my inbox with frustration. You guys are applying, 20 postings, 30 postings, or even more, and you're not hearing a single peep. So what's actually happening? Hey guys, it's Brian back at you with another video where my goal is to help you find a rewarding career and to help you create a life you're proud of. Now, if you're looking for more job search tips and career growth strategies from my insight behind company lines, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, like you guys, I have a science degree and I understand the struggle of having to work your butt off for that degree and then end up having nothing to show for it. And the more you apply to these job postings, the more you don't hear from anyone. So you're like, what the hell is going on? Well, first things first, let's talk about education. Have you done your recon work and actually looked at the education requirements of the job postings you've been looking for? There are a lot of jobs in the sciences that will actually specify if a master's or another advanced degree is actually required. And if you don't have it, you're not going to get the job. On the flip side, are you filling up your resume with too much education? I have seen many of my clients actually do that. They get a degree in project management, then regulatory affairs, then they look at an MBA, and then they're just like jumping from one degree to the next and just essentially collecting certifications, thinking that this will actually help them get the job. Which brings us to the second point. Education is only the beginning. But here's the thing. You graduated with how many other people? 30 people in your class, 100 people, 400 classmates? That's just one semester. But there are hundreds of other people also that actually have the same degree in education as you, and they graduated, months ago. That means your education really doesn't separate you from anyone else. All it does is buys you the right to play so that you can get your resume looked at. And when I talk about getting your resume looked at, the next point number 3, your resume is getting looked at for literally seconds. And in those brief seconds, you must be able to tell the reader exactly what you are about, what your unique value proposition is, what makes you so special, your experience, and to help them determine if they want to read your resume any further. Now, I know for a fact that this is where a lot of my clients have troubles. They assume that all their certifications, accolades, awards, published papers are actually going to help them. But you know what? It's not, because it's not what the recruiter or hiring manager is actually looking at. They only look at those extra things if you pass the basic stuff first. And the basic stuff being your value proposition, what value you bring, what experience you bring. These recruiters are spending literally seconds on your resume, so they're focused on getting this basic information first before they look at all your nice to have accomplishments. They need to identify your unique value. Yet your education only blends you in with your competition. And guys, if you don't know what your unique value proposition is, I highly encourage you to book a career prep session with me immediately. We dive into your resume, cover letter, as well as gauges your interview skills, but we go even deeper to figure out what is the differentiating factor of you. What is your unique value proposition? What is your unique brand? And I can tell you that my clients, after having done that, have had way better success and actually have a better relationship with recruiters as well as with the HR department of other companies. So to the next point, a lot of people I work with aren't properly utilizing the career profile or the career summary on their resume. Now you have to be very strategic on how you use this part, and it needs to be revised depending on the job posting, but it also needs to fit where you are in your career. So for example, if you're new to the field or have little experience, I encourage you to utilize a paragraph format for your career profile summary. However, on the other hand, if you have a lot more experience, then perhaps bullet points may be the better way to go. Now, I know some career YouTubers prefer one method over the other in all instances, but really it's a matter of toying with both options to best suit your situation as well as the company. The other mistake that I see a lot with regards to the career summary on the resume is that my clients use subjective words like go-getter, takes initiative, hard worker. And you know what the HR recruiter says when they see that, or the hiring manager when they see that? They say, says who? You have to stay away from subjective terms and instead go into objective skills, accomplishments, or years of experience. I mean, when they see your years of experience and they go into your work history and they see all the years add up, there's no arguing that. So while jobs are slowly coming back, the competition is incredibly tough. You'll want every edge you can possibly get, which is why I want you to check out this video, which goes into why you're not getting hired. And it doesn't have much to do with your resume, but your overall strategic approach to job hunting. So guys, if you have a topic you want me to cover in a future video, let me know in the comment section down below. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.